Price up, price up. Price up, price up. Need to get moms a limo and the driver with it, yeah. Need to get moms a mansion and a butler with it, yeah. Scarface get Mario on salon, that's business, yeah. So I'ma keep on whipping until my wrist is twisted, yeah. Whip it. Watch what the fuck you say, NFL mic'd up. Lamar Jackson missed the deadline, then I mean the price up. Playing ball for the team, all black, NBA lineup. I win, then we all win, which means they can't buy us. I have 5 albums available at JimmyBFearless.com. That's JimmyBFearless.com. If you're looking for some good music to listen to, go ahead and check out. We got Becoming Fearless. We got Passport Stamps, Kobayashi, Free Lunch Baby, and you can pre-order The Love Is Real. Make sure you go to JimmyBFearless.com, check us out, support us. Much love. Now let's go to the show. Welcome to What the F Happened This Week. What's going on, big homie Wayne? How you doing today?
I'm good, man. I didn't know you made commercials and shit, dog.
I mean, thank you for pointing it out. That doesn't help the algorithm. Thanks a lot. But yeah, I might forget to mention it, so it's very important that we do. And speaking of mentioning it, we have the Free Lunch Baby CD available. It is dope. It is cool, and it is $10. It is really, I love this joint, man. I haven't had a CD pressed up in a long time. The playlist a little bit different, just a tad bit. I love the cover. It feels good. On sale right now, $10. Definitely go ahead and check it out. It's nice to have physical media again. I'm so tired of this streaming shit. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. And I'm trying to tell you right now, just because you think it has convenience does not mean that it is quality. This is something that you can actually keep and you can have. So definitely check it out. JimmyBFearless.com. It is available. Wayne, get the smirk off your face like you think I'm tripping. And you know what I'm saying? Definitely cop, because it is an amazing album and it's dope album work and different little things in there for you to look at, even something when you take out the CD. So yeah, check us out, man. It's lit. It's definitely cool. So JimmyBFearless.com.
Oh, you got some pictures in there?
I got 2 pictures in there, but you have to, open it up to find it and everything like that. But yeah,
right.
The Love Is Real will have more of a traditional pamphlet type of situation. Hopefully a 4 or 6, but yeah, definitely dope. And the other albums are on the way as well.
Dope.
Other albums are on the way well. So trying to get Rita up in here, so bear with me, y'all. So anyway, I want to go ahead and start off this week with talking about the fight, talking about Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Very, very different experience than what I think a lot of people was expecting. Me personally, I was actually at the fight, so that was dope. To get to experience it live was tight. The parking was awful, but that's what happens. That's how it is. When you sitting there dealing with the general public. It was a zoo out there. It was 80,000 people, man. Hey, Rita, what's up? We talking about the fight.
Rita,
Hey.
what's good?
Hey, Rita. So yeah.
Testicles 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yeah. The camera's a little blurry. I don't know what's going on, but
I don't fucking know. It's lit today.
Yes, it is.
Like my shit.
Yeah, how about that? How about you wipe it off for a black man? Look at that. That looks a little bit better. Still a little blurry.
Yeah, it does.
All right, y'all. So basically, going to the fight, it was nuts. I was still able to get some tickets even at the late hour. We first wasn't going to do it, then we decided to go ahead and do it. So yeah, we was able to go to the fight, check the fight out. Fight was dope. The
was
fights
it crowded?
before, it was crowded. It wasn't totally packed, but it was a lot of motherfuckers there.
Yeah.
And the dope part about the whole experience was the simple fact that watching the fight live for Tyson and Paul was just booty, because that fight was trash. But the shit before it, the fights before it was dope. So Amanda Serrano, this is their second fight. It was a rematch. Such a good fight. Mario Barrios, he continues to disappoint me. I swear, man. So we got there during the Mario Barrios fight. I think it was like the 6th round. He got knocked down. I couldn't believe it. I don't know how they say he won that fight or whatever. I don't know
Right.
if Mario Barrios had knocked him down previously, but it didn't look
Ooh.
like it. He was tired. He was gassed. It looks like he's already moved himself out of the weight. So I know he's trying to fight Boot Ennis. Boot's going to fuck him up. If they end up fighting, Boot's going to take that belt. It's going to be easy work. And he barely got to that. He barely got to that to that fight with a draw. But Amanda Serrano, everyone in the crowd was booing because she was headbutting the hell out of her, man.
Yeah, man.
Katie Taylor is like kind of like how who's the guy that fought Pacquiao? Sean Bradley?
Sean Bradley, ain't that a basketball player?
Nah,
Lanky
it's
white
another
dude.
dude. His name was Desert Storm.
Fucked up stats.
His name is I forgetting his name, but when he fought, he used his head and went head first as well. That's what Katie Taylor did. She was going head first. Katie Taylor, though, is a boxer. Amanda Serrano is a brawler.
Real quick, James. Real quick, Timothy Bradley.
Thank you very much. Timothy
Oh,
Bradley.
Yeah, big ass head. He got the alien head.
Yeah, he always leaned in first. It's a tactic that you use. He knew he had a big ass head. That's what it was. So
that is legal though, right?
Of course. Well, it's
Yeah.
not legal.
So, I mean,
it's not legal. It's a
It's
part
not
of
illegal.
boxing.
They can penalize you. Which
She
they
lost the
did.
point. Yeah, she lost the point.
Yeah.
So
They can penalize you for it because if you're using it as a weapon, they can penalize you for it in boxing because you can get cut like really bad.
just like she did, just like
Yeah,
Amanda
oh my
did.
God,
Amanda
her
got
wide
her
open like
whole
this.
joint. Yeah. So watching the fight
you,
live, I thought that Katie Taylor won. I have no idea what the fuck everybody else was watching, but she won that fight, and the reason why I say that is because she landed the clearer punches and better combinations. And when she hit Amanda, she rocked her. You can see her move back. You can see the sweat go off her head. But there's a few things you got to consider. One, Katie Taylor is a boxer. She's not a puncher. So she's faster. She's more agile. She's a better boxer. Two, the other thing that you have to consider is that she's 3 weight classes heavier than Amanda.
Yes.
Amanda moved up 3 weight classes to fight this girl for the second time. So yes, she is naturally stronger and she's been at this weight for longer. 30 pounds is a lot. And it's a lot in boxing. So
that's what Serrano said too. When they was interviewing her, she was like, I moved up 3 weight classes. So it just makes sense. Like she said she's a champion I said weather. I was about to say weatherweight. Yeah, weatherweight, motherfucker, because it's women. So she's a champion weatherweight.
she's a champion. She's an undisputed champion anyway. But so that fight I thought saved the night for me. We was about to leave before the Tyson fight started because I was like, I already know what the fuck it's gonna be because I already knew what it was gonna be, and I was like, I might as well beat the traffic. And Courtney was like, nah, let's watch it. We came out here to watch it. I said, no, I didn't. I came out here to watch Amanda Serrano. I didn't come out here to watch this nigga fight. That's the reason why I didn't want to go in the first place because I knew what it was. I already knew that Tyson looked fine and all of that slapping and shit like that. UFC or WWE, you know, it was all planned. That's cool. I love it. But I knew that if he made it out of the 3rd round, it was over. It was over because he's older, and that's exactly what it was. But it was dope to see it live. It was a circus. It was a zoo. It was cool. Circus came into town. Good drinks. Super expensive. Spent like $500 in total with parking.
For the tickets or after the tickets?
The tickets and parking, which was $80, and it was so packed that when we got to the parking lot, they said they ain't had no more spaces available. So we had to park on the grass. We parked on the grass. So, but it was cool though, because the cop was like, fuck it, you Gucci. So that's exactly what we did. And the cop was cool. He was cool. Even though I had blinkies and everything in the car, smoked dopes, he was cool. He was like, go ahead, just park here. I got you. You straight. Hey, fuck it. So we got in there.
I would have trusted that. I would not have trusted that at all.
Hey,
you trying to get one over on me, copper.
Yeah, it was people everywhere, man. They sold too many spots. But I expected this shit when you go to a Jake Paul event. No disrespect, but he don't know what's going on. But the food was expensive. You know, it was a big event, but it was fun, man.
Y'all didn't eat before y'all get there, before or after? Waffle House afterwards. That's what you're supposed to do, man.
Yeah. No.
Is Waffle House up there?
No, it's not. He was talking about after the fight. Nah, man. We had like a pretzel and some drinks. Nothing too serious. Ate afterwards.
$52, man.
No, it was like 70.
For what?
I had a Jack and Coke. Courtney had a beer. 2 waters, 2 pretzels. We should have just got 1 water, 1 pretzel. Was Courtney? She told me, she was like, yeah, nigga, we can go ahead and share this, bro. I was like, I ain't even thinking.
$70 for a pretzel and 2 drinks
And some water.
Can't even have fun.
I need a front row ticket and the motherfucking first row from Frank Lucas.
The front row tickets was 70, or the front row tickets was 20 grand.
$20,000.
Yeah.
I would have said I work for Netflix.
Christ almighty.
But overall, I'm so glad I went.
I work at Netflix, so I would have just lied and gave him the name.
I'm so glad I went. Once in a lifetime experience. I'll never see Mike Tyson ever fight again. Even though I wouldn't consider that a fight, but never see him go to the ring.
But no, that's a good point. That's a good point, James, because I saw a few years ago, maybe 9, 10 years ago, I saw Kobe Bryant play. He came through to Atlanta versus the Hawks. And that was back when Jeremy Lin was on the team. But there was so many Asians in that crowd, man. But it was just so dope to be able to see him play. You know what I mean? And of course, everybody in Atlanta was screaming MVP for him and everything. So I feel you on that. I totally missed out on that whole point of being able to see Mike Tyson fight, win or lose. So no, I feel you.
And he landed a couple punches, but as soon as the fight started, I will say this, and I don't know how everybody else feel, but this is how I personally feel. I didn't like the fight happening. We talked about it last week. I thought it was some bullshit. I appreciate Jake Paul for not hurting him.
Yes, he okay.
Because he could have fucked him up.
So I'm not a fan, but I liked how respectful he was, and he even said it when they was interviewing him at the end. He was like, I was scared to get hit by him, but then I was scared to hit him. Like I didn't want to hurt him either. So I appreciated the respect, especially the last 10 seconds of the last round. He was just like, fuck it, like it's all good. I appreciate the respect that he gave him, and he didn't want to actually Rocky 5 him on some other shit. So yeah, but okay. And side note, this motherfucker had bitch, it was real diamonds on the motherfucking shorts. It was diamonds glistening like real diamond. He had $1 million shorts on. He played the song from Hangover.
I didn't even get that. It is the Hangover song. I forgot.
In the fucking car. The setting was fire. I am not a Paul fan. Period. The setting was fire. $1 million shorts and $1 million worth of diamonds on the shorts, bitch. Diamonds on the motherfucking shoes, bitch. Diamonds on the motherfucking jacket, bitch. And then the fucking intro to the song. I'll give him credit for that. The sleigh was beyond real. I give you that. I'm still not a fan. I give you that though.
Yeah, I think that the environment was dope. When he came out, everybody was cheering. Tyson, he came out on his regular nothing. And when I saw Tyson trip,
which I love he came out with the towel.
When I saw him trip, I knew the fight was over. I knew it was over before he even started. Yeah, he tripped a little bit, just like
I didn't even see him.
A lot of people didn't, but I caught it, and I was like, "Oh, this shit's over." I knew it was over from the jump. Like he's older than death, man. Like
I like the song he came out with too. I was like, "Yeah, get him, motherfucker."
That was a deep.
I love the song he came out with.
That was a deep album cut. I was kind of surprised. Like,
fucking right.
I was God damn. Like, what you know about that Brownsville?
I was like, come through. That's why I still thought, I was like, come through. He even though he wasn't like Iron Mike, but he did do his signature move, like, even though he missed him with that hook. I did see that. So if he would have caught him, he might have stung his chin. And then another thing that we saw that y'all didn't see was that this motherfucker had his whole ass out in the locker room interview. I don't know if you saw clips of that. That shit was hilarious.
I didn't see that. I didn't see the ass out or anything of that nature. Yeah. But I did hear that did.
I saw it. I sent it. Look here. Cause I sent it to y'all. I thought y'all had saw it. Look here. I want to talk a few things about the fight, man. Number one, man, we keep acting like this ain't a fight, man. We want this guy. We want to keep this guy on a pedestal so much that we forget that this is a real fight where people are supposed to punch each other in the face.
Right.
All that respect shit is all cool and great and everything. Yeah, it's wonderful, but he definitely could have punched Tyson in the face a few more times. Look, the girls got down crazier than y'all did.
Oh yeah,
like, it usually happens, but that should never happen when you Mike Tyson, bro. Like these girls got down and dirty, and y'all over here like running around like a bunch of schoolgirls. Tag, you're it. You know, I'm sick of this whole respect stuff. You're in the boxing ring, and I'm really. And how much of it is it that he really showed too much respect, or he was trying to last the whole fight so he can get the whole purse? Talking about Mike.
Was it required that he last the whole 8 rounds?
So I think, well, not the whole 8 rounds, but I think he was supposed to get through at least 3.
Oh, I heard he was that on the
3. Yeah, but see, that's my thing too. Is I'm sick of this putting so many rules and parameters in these matches because it makes it fake. It makes it not real to me. And it's like it's the same thing like with gambling. You know, like gambling is ruining every single sport, and it's crazy. You know, and it always has really, but now that it's more out in the open and legal now, like it's ruining all sports. And I just don't like it. Well, you'll get 10 million if you get past the 4th round and the 4th. And no, bro, like stop all this surviving stuff. Either you knock him out or he knocks you out. That's the way it should have been. And that's the case. I'm sick of this whole, thank you so much for getting in the ring with me and surviving and boxing, and it's a dream come true. Fuck all that. All right? Fight. Fight. I'm sick of this. The world has become, and I hope I don't sound like a proud boy. God, Jesus, I hope I don't sound like a proud boy. But the whole world has become who can respect the other person more. In boxing?
Right.
What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? I respect you so much that I don't want to put these hands on you, all right, and whip your ass and let people know that I am a force to be reckoned with. It doesn't matter if you're Tyson or not. Like you afraid that all of America is going to get mad at you and not like you anymore because you whooped Tyson's ass because he agreed to a fight. We talked about it last week. The dude postponed the match like 2 or 3 times because he's already an old ass man and shit is crumbling in his body. You make the rest of the shit crumble. That's what you're supposed to do. It's a match. You get in that ring, you're getting fucked up. Stop all this respect shit and I love you. And I'm sick of all that. Fight, man. The whole world's become about, no, I respect you more. No, I respect you more.
Where do you see that at?
Come over to my barbecue.
Wait, let me disagree because where you see the respect at? There was no respect in that entire election, nigga.
Like, the election. That's disrespectful. Yo, that's different. Yo,
that's the only time we saw respect was after the fight.
Right. See, as far as the election goes, I think it's the election is something completely different because I think it has to do with life. You know what I mean? Like it stopped being about Democrat, Republican a long time ago. It's about life. And I think that's how let me say this. To your point, don't nobody want to respect black people. Straight up. And we getting off topic. But shit, black people don't even like black people. Let's keep it real. We just saw in the election, Trump won. That's because black people don't like black people. Black women don't like black women. Men don't like black women. Nobody likes black women. Nobody likes black people. That is why Trump has got elected, because they want to do away with all black people. That's how I see it. It's not Democrat or Republican. Make America great again. It's going back to the 50s. Well, the only time you saw black people is when they was delivering your mail and your milk. Now, let's get back to Mike Tyson. I just wanted to throw that out real quick.
My God.
All right. I want to go ahead and...
There's people that love black people.
Sure. I know. Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. It's fucked up that we have our own separate communities for it, but the love is there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some people that love black people, but there's more people that hate us and want us to do away.
Yes.
Want us to be done away with, you know?
Yeah, and they're the ones that voted. Okay. I got you.
Yep. Yeah. When I looked at that map, that shit was all red. Did nobody vote for the black woman? All right. Not even the black people. But I'm sorry, James, man. We got off topic a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck we talking about or what y'all talking about. But when it comes back to sports,
we got it.
Sports. Let's talk about some other people that's fucking up. So today there was a fight in the Sixers locker room.
Ooh.
So basically, there's a guy named Maxey. He's a young player, young all-star, becoming one of the best players for the 76ers. And he's been injured with a hamstring. Today, they had a players-only meeting because the 76ers, to everyone's surprise, is 2-11. They are tied for the worst record in the NBA.
Oh, my God.
So basically, Maxey said, hey, Joel Embiid, I love you, man. You my boy. but you need to be the leader and be accountable because the team is a reflection of you. And what he meant by that was that supposedly he also called them out and said, the team represents your habits. You're always late. You're never on time for meetings.
Is he pulling a 5 heartbeat?
Oh, okay.
What was you gonna say?
I was gonna say he pulling a Ben Simmons.
I was pulling 5 heartbeat. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
So I can't remember his name either.
I know.
It wasn't Teddy, was it?
No. What's the dude from? He said, "You wish you could be me." You know what I'm talking about?
Damn, is that Teddy?
Does anybody know in the comments who the guy from the 5 heartbeats was? He was fiend out. Well, honestly, every guy band has a guy that's an asshole that doesn't want to go to the meetings. It shows up late. He was Bobby Brown too in the New Edition.
Yeah.
Word.
No, that was
Damn, I can't remember that dude's name for shit. What's going on?
I got it. If y'all want me to.
Yeah, what's his name?
Yeah, so it was Eddie, right?
He was giving Eddie. Yes, thank you.
He was like, yeah.
This stream is off the rails. Okay, so back to the point.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Jesus Christ. So basically, there was a little bit of possibly a fight.
Ooh.
And everybody's like, yeah, Nick Nurse and Daryl Morey, they safe because I think they had to leave the locker room.
Oh my God.
But basically, motherfuckers was cussing each other out because they're 2-11. Joel Embiid, before this year started, said, hey, I ain't playing like that. I'm not playing back-to-backs. Paul George was injured. They paid him $220 or $212 million. Mm-hmm. He's averaging about 16 points a game. Joel's averaging 14 points a game. And Maxey is actually the one that is leading this team in terms of scoring, but he's hurt. So he called him out in front of everybody. And what I think that is a sign of true leadership.
Facts.
But this here is surprising because people thought that this team was going to be possibly a finals team or at least battle the Celtics for a chance to get to the finals in the East.
Oh, God.
I am not surprised that this happened because I called it before the season started and I said it right here. You can't play half the games and think that everything gonna be cool. Think that you could just say fuck it. I'm trying to tell you, Kawhi Leonard is the exception. That happened one time in history. One time where that boy was able to play like 1 month and a half and then go into the finals and win. And that whole rest of that team had played together all year. They just added him as a scorer. This team is centered around Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
And he ain't playing because he's worried about injuries and he's worrying about winning the championship. Paul George ain't what he used to be. And I don't think that he's washed or anything. I just think that this offense doesn't fit. Heads are about to roll. The GM's about to be gone. Everyone's about to be gone. You cannot have all this talent and be paying all of this max money and starting off at 2-11. And Maxey, if I was them, Joel Embiid don't want to be there. Bye.
Word.
Peace.
For
Peace
real, for real.
A-Town down.
For real.
Get the fuck out of here. Paul George, you can stay because you're a vet. You're building peace. But as soon as this year is over, you can take your podcast P-ass back somewhere else too.
Facts.
Peace. And let Maxey have his team. Y'all going to suck for a couple years, but Maxey is going to score 28 points a game. You got a young star. He's 23 or 22 or some shit. He's young. And he has the balls to step up and say that to the MVP. That there just bought that boy a lot of cachet. Just start over Nick Nurse, get rid of him. Daryl Morey, get rid of him. Start over this whole fucking thing. Because if you can't come to work on time, you said what?
Well, I said, what did Nick Nurse do?
They're 2-11. Everybody got to go, bro. If you can't open up the doors at work on time and you keep having fucking outages at work, you got to go. Everybody got to go. So that's my opinion on the matter. Big homie Wayne, what do you think about the fact that the Sixers started off 2-11 and these niggas having fights in the locker room? What do you think, man? Do you think they can turn it around?
When I hear fights, I don't hear like physical. I don't think like physical fights. I'll say this: I'm no Joel Embiid fan, but hey, I'll be late too, man. I'm late a lot of the times too, man. I'm not gonna trip about it too much, man. I'm usually late to anywhere I go to.
But hold up, if somebody call you out about it, what the fuck you gonna do?
I will still probably be late. If you call me out about it, if you call me, no, I give a fuck. I give a fuck, but you gotta I'm gonna still be late. I'm gonna still be late, but it's you gonna shit. It may be even worse now since you wanna call me out. Like I'm probably gonna be even later. You know, like that's something you could have brought to me to the side. I'm one of those kinds of people. You know, don't try to call me out and embarrass me in front of other people, even if I did do wrong. You know, pull me to the side and talk to me. Don't try to. I don't give a shit if it was a team meeting. I don't care if it was air out your grievances and shit like that. Like superstars are usually late. I'm not saying it's right, but that's kind of how it is. But yeah, it's not that I don't give a shit, but you want to call me out and then you want to yell at me and scream and do all this other shit. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna continuously be late. I'm gonna be so late that I'm gonna be in another city.
That's not nice.
In the city I am. It's not about being nice. It's my like I hate to sound like such a selfish person, but I kind of put like me and my, I guess, self-esteem or my I don't know how I feel like first, and not in I feel the way I feel if I care about how you feel. It's just like I have to put me first. You know what I mean? And so I'm always going to be maybe a little bit more disrespectful if you come at me that way. So like some people, just like James, some people, they'll be like, oh, fine, I'll make the changes, I'll do that. But you call me out in front of people, like, yeah, that's one thing that I can't. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna start talking about you in my head. I'll talk about your deceased grandmother. And it's all because of that. Yeah, man, just pull me to the side and talk to me. Don't be like, if you're like, yo, Wayne, man, we losing money or we doing this because you always late. All right, cool, I got you. But you want to do that shit in front of everyone. You want to stand firm and stand tall, and y'all talk about leadership and shit. Yeah, he about to be the leader because I ain't gonna be there no more.
Yeah, this reminds me of 40-year-old virgin. You want a nigga? Nigga here now. That's exactly how I got it.
Yes.
Nigga here now. Nigga here now.
Luke Capri from 24th and 25th.
Fuck midget. Never mind.
The hidden scene. If you haven't seen the hidden scene of that, it's life.
Get YouTube, real easy, not that hard to find.
Yeah, get your
director's cut. So that's when I first saw it. But yes, one of the best scenes ever.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rita,
so
what do you think?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Rita,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
Rita, what do you think about the 76ers starting off horribly?
Well, I'm upset that they're starting off horribly. I'm like, damn, y'all, because that's my team. I actually like them. That's the only team from Philly that I do like, besides the Flyers. However, I was pissed at Embiid making that decision that he only going to do half-ass games. That's wrong. And now it's really showing. So another thing is that, okay, I understand that they were upset. And true, I do agree with Wayne that you don't do that publicly in the locker room in front of everybody. But at the same time, you can see how the frustration is. Because that dude, Maxi, whatever the hell his name is. Maxi, he, like, you can tell that he has the passion. And you need somebody with passion to play these games and to make it to that level. And if you've lost your passion for the sport, if you lost your passion for whatever other reason, then you do need to go. So I understand why he came at him that way. Maybe he felt like he had no other choice. Obviously, the coaches ain't saying shit. The GM ain't saying shit. They're letting him just be lax and just do whatever the fuck you want. And now we 2-11. One person cannot do the job of everybody else. That's why there's 5, 6, 7, however, I mix it up with football. 5 players on the field, whatever. Anyway, that's why there's a whole team out there. 5. Oh, okay. Okay, I ain't crazy. So that's why it's a whole team. One dude cannot do that. And I feel like it's the same thing that happened with AI, where he was the only one going hard. And then he just got tired of the shit. And that's why he was just like, fuck practice. Because if I'm the only one scoring, then what's the fuck is the point of going to practice? So if you only got half everybody doing half-ass shit, why are you going so hard? The reason why he cussed his ass smooth the fuck out was because he is still going hard. He still feel like they have a chance. And if everybody step the fuck up and stop being lame-os and get damn, don't worry about your ankle and your ACL and all that.
Yeah, before it happens.
Then maybe we'll have a chance. Maybe we'll have a chance. He believes in that team so much that he decided to go ahead and confront all of them in front of everybody. You goddamn right. Now, I am someone, I was late today, bitch. I was late to this motherfucking podcast. But I do not like being late. And if you know anything about Sarita's fucked up stats, you know I do not like being late for shit. It does have an impact on everything. You got to be respectful enough to your team, to your peers, to your coworkers, to anybody that's waiting on your ass, to the doctor's office, to your PTA meeting. You have to be respectful enough to be there the fuck on time. On time is late. You late. I like to be somewhere 5 minutes early, and if I gotta go somewhere, if I'm going out, I like to be there at least 15 minutes early because the bitch can't walk in heels that long, and I don't know how far. 15 minutes early. I don't fuck around with lateness, so I get it. Yes, you will get cussed out if you late because I will be pissed when I get pissed when somebody's late to my shit. Yeah, especially if you're late to a meeting, bitch. You ain't got you got the audacity to be late when you call me for this meeting. My time is money, bitch. You talking to $100 an hour hoe? What the fuck? How dare you be late? How dare you? So you need to treat that shit as the same as sports. It's your job, and that's all I got to say about that. And then you know what? And in honor of my black turtleneck, I'm gonna say if your ass is late again, sit your $5 ass down before I make change. In honor of my black turtleneck. If you know, you know.
So let me say this real quick. Because while I did say, I would just be later if you try to call me out and some shit like that. I would also call somebody out though. I would be the person to call somebody out. So I know it sounds weird and I know, but I'll be that person to call somebody out. But when it comes to like tardiness and lateness, hey man, I'll be there when I be there, dog. And it's never like 100 hours late, nigga. You know what I mean? But I mean, I'll be there when I be there. If you get mad for me being late, I'll just turn around and leave, man. I understand. It's cool.
I give you 5 minutes.
I think it's different when you're a leader. If you're a leader or consider a leader on a team, I don't know how you could be consistently late. I feel like that shit will spread throughout the rest of the team, and that can lead to a dysfunctional environment. So you kind of need to set the standard. You need to set the standard in your temperament. You need to set the standard in your work ethic. You need to set the standard in your business acumen. And you definitely need to set the standard in terms of the tone and the consistency of the team. So those things have to be established. You can't be a leader and not be someone that is relied upon and not be there to work late, not be there to come in early. That's the reason why not everyone want to be a leader, because you are going to be held accountable if you lose or win. And that's the reason why it's the toughest job. It's being a leader is very hard. Running your own company is very hard. You have to be consistent. I hate when motherfuckers is late. But like Wayne said, I'm late sometimes. I log in 4 or 5 minutes late here or there. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, I'm staying 2 or 3 hours over on a fucking regular basis. So I'm making up for it. So you can kiss my black ass. That's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and you're only late if you got to clock in. If you ain't got to clock in, if you're a salary player, then hey, technically you're not late. You get there when you get there.
But I will say that the fact that somebody like him called out Joel Embiid, to me, is a symptom, or not a symptom, but it shows you what the problem is in the 76ers. I cannot
it's more than just tardiness, though.
It's way more. That's one thing on top of a million other things.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm not playing back-to-backs. When Maxey out there getting in 30, 40 points. When Maxey was out there to start the season by himself, which caused him probably to get injured because he's out there trying to win games. You got Maxey going up against the Greek Freak and Lillard, Damian Lillard on one team. And then next day you got him going up against Halliburton and all these other motherfuckers that's for the Pacers. And then you got him going up against the Celtics. and they getting their brains bashed in. This boy's averaging 38 points, and they still losing by 20 points.
And
You're
obviously
like,
he's
God darn.
obviously he's playing probably the entire game. Maybe he comes
Yeah,
out
he's
for like a
playing,
minute or two.
yeah.
He's playing the
Wait.
entire
Wait,
fourth quarter. So if it's 60 minutes, he's probably playing 50 of them bitches. You
It's
are
48.
tired.
It's 48.
Oh, 40. Damn. Okay.
Go ahead.
why? So he's playing the whole game,
Yeah, well, he was until he got injured. Yeah, probably.
right?
Yeah.
What are
Yeah.
we bitching about?
I think he's
So
bitching
he's
about
the
fact that
star
he wants
player
to
on the
win.
team and he's playing. Okay,
I mean,
so
he's
lead
not
the
the
team
star
to
player.
victory
He's not the MVP.
on Kobe, right? I know. So, but you're playing the most minutes. You can score the most points, score the most assists, since that shit's so important. Kobe did it. Jordan did it. What are we crying? This is just what I said. I said it a few minutes ago. What are we crying about? We're crying about getting into the ring and getting punched in the face.
Nah,
I don't
we're
get it.
crying about the simple
No,
fact
they
that-
could be winning if everybody was on point.
right.
Okay,
you
but
can't-
everybody's not on point. So play the damn game until everybody gets on point. But if you could, it's one thing that everybody's not on point. Still, we're complaining about everybody not being on point. Let's like, if you want to talk about it and fix it, cool. But I'm going to still play get my heart out regardless. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Isn't that what we praise
That's
to
what
God?
he's doing. That's what he's doing, but they're still losing because he can't save the team. He's a perfectionist. It's a problem. He's a perfectionist. He needs his entire squad to be on as much passion as him. That's probably
I don't
why
think
he
he's a-
cussed everybody the fuck out. He's
I
a
don't think he's a
perfectionist. He needs
perfectionist.
everybody to be on point just like he is, and they're still losing. That's what's fucking him up.
I just think that he just needs his peoples to be there with him. He don't even need
Yeah, that's what I'm
everybody.
saying. He needs
I don't
everybody
think
to drive. Everybody to get
I
that
don't think he's a
passion.
perfectionist. I just think he needs these motherfuckers to play a little bit and then be on time for meetings and shit. The basic stuff. I don't
How about
understand why
shoot baskets and score?
that's what he's doing. If he's
What the fuck
averaging
are we
30
doing,
plus
man?
points, what else can he do?
Practice,
I don't
nigga. We
But
talking about
you need the other four to score 40 fucking points so y'all
feel
can
you.
bring out that 160.
nah,
I understand that. I understand
don't-
that.
Wayne, I don't understand your point of being like, well, it's okay, it's just me shining and doing the most, and we just gonna end up being the worst team in the NBA, but I'm averaging 34 points. Kobe did that, and that was his worst years in terms of his morale. But when they actually got like Paul Gasol and Ron Artest and all of those dudes, he was scoring just as much, but they were winning. They actually had a chance to compete. Like, you can score all you want, but if you don't have a chance to actually do anything effective, you're just scoring empty points. And we've had a whole bunch of niggas that done that, and they ain't do shit. Nobody even remember those dudes, man. The NBA is about winning for real, for real. It's not about just scoring a bunch of points, because James Harden has scored a bunch of points. Now look at him. We're gonna forget that dude.
Where is he?
See what I'm saying? He played for the Clippers. He by himself because Kawhi Leonard's injured. We're gonna forget that nigga, man.
Damn. I thought
So
he
let's
was
talk about
still
something a
in
little bit more funny. I would love to talk about how the Cowboys Stadium is falling apart just like they fucking team.
Well, that's
If you
why
don't
they building
know,
the other one. That's why they building the other one, right?
no, they're not. No, man. What
Yes,
are you talking about?
Jerry Jones said that they building a whole nother stadium. It's like right next door to it. Is that the Cowboys or is that somebody else?
I think they're all the
Cowboys, that's a
Cleveland.
new stadium. That's a new stadium.
It's the new
Yes, sis.
stadium. Hold on, let me search real quick.
No, don't listen to me and Wayne. Listen to your brothers.
I'm telling
wrong.
you,
No, they not.
they did. They said he was building a new stadium.
Nigga built a new parking lot. He built a new stadium. We just built that bitch.
Swear to God, it was on
It's less than 20 years old.
Are the Owls building the new stadium? What does AI
Go
say?
ahead. Go ahead. While you do that, let me actually talk. No, they're not. Don't listen. That's not-
I was getting a facelift. Oh, fuck out of here. All right, never mind.
Thank you. Okay, so you fucking up my read, bro. You fucking up my read.
Sorry.
Jesus. So the stadium, the Cowboys Stadium, surprise to me, has not been open in 2 years. When I mean by open, I mean the actual retractable roof. So they have a retractable roof. If you know anything about Texas, it is hot here all the time, or at least 70, 60s at the lowest, unless it's like dead winter like January. Other than that, the Cowboys can literally play with the fucking ceiling open unless it's raining or snowing for some weird reason, which it doesn't do here. They could do that every week, but they haven't done it in 2 years. And this year or yesterday, they actually tried to do it. Why? I don't know. And when they did, debris was falling from the sky, from the roof, to the point where they almost canceled the game because they thought that somebody was going to get their head chopped off like Final Destination. This here
That would have
shows
been better than watching the game.
I
that
wish.
would have been way better than watching the game. I was just at that motherfucker, which freaks me out. I'm glad
Yeah.
they didn't do that because everybody in that bitch would have been gone.
Could've
Everybody.
saved the fight.
And you was up there, Jimmy. You was up there by the motherfucking rafters.
Yeah, I didn't almost want to share the goddamn Instagram reel because I was like, me and niggas might clown me because I'm up here. Sorry,
Okay,
I'm
it's
paying
okay.
$40 for some motherfucking tickets for a fight that I know ain't gonna be good, which was the main event. I went for footage and to see Amanda. Other than that, I wouldn't have been caught dead in that motherfucker. And I'm gonna be honest. So I got the cheapest tickets I could find. They ain't that bad. It was the people above me, which I couldn't believe.
And plus, that's what Zoom in is for. That's what
Them
Zoom in
niggas
is
was
for.
next to Jesus. Yeah, exactly. Anywho, the stadium being this fucked up is just another part of the Cowboys being this messed up. I
Yeah.
cannot believe that
I
the
said that too.
Cowboys, my Super Bowl pick, is this bad. It doesn't make sense. I know Dak is hurt, but damn. This is
I loved it.
extremely disrespectful to the Cowboys organization. And the last thing I'll say before I pass it off to you, Rita, is that, like Big Homie Wayne said a few weeks ago, I feel bad for Jerry Jones. Because Jerry Jones, I think, been listening to too many people. When Jerry Jones does the main thing that got him this team, when he throws his fastball, when he takes chances, he wins every time. And he hasn't taken chances in years. He should have got King Henry. He should have went and got one of the wide receivers that was out there, like the Hopkins. He should have went and been more aggressive and got another quarterback to be the backup. Even though Cooper Rush ain't do too bad, but still. He should have been aggressive and got another defensive tackle, another corner like Jalen Ramsey. He should have been more aggressive. And I think that it's his son and everybody else in that organization telling him, hey, we shouldn't do this, or we should be careful with the cap. Man, this is Dallas, man. This is Jerry World. Fuck that cap. Fuck them picks. And fuck them motherfucking not getting, man, you better get the biggest free agent you can. Remember, they got Deion Sanders. They won the fucking chip. They traded Herschel Walker for a whole bunch of picks. Everybody said that he was lost his mind. And they ended up getting every fucking body. They ended up drafting a whole bunch of people. You got to take chances. He should have been fired, that coach. He shouldn't have gave Dak Prescott a new contract. For what? For what? You should have said, fuck that. We're going to be the number one pick. We're getting motherfucker Shedeur Sanders. Now what you going to do? Shedor's going to the fucking Giants. If they get the number one pick, and we're going to talk about that in a second, because they said, fuck it. We starting the third string. That's how you know they quit. So my whole thing is that it's a shame. It's a travesty to be someone that's actually living here in Dallas, to see Jerry Jones and the Cowboys give up and how that team is falling apart just like that stadium. So, Rita, what do you think about the Cowboys, man? Damn.
Well, I love that game because, I'm Texans all day. So I love that game. I was like, yes! Rip his fucking head off every quarter. I was like, yes! Now, there is one person on the Texans that I hate.
Here we go. Larry Tunsil time.
This funky ass, fuck ass Laramie Tunsil. Pencil.
Say it again. Say it all over again so I can cut this into a reel. Start over.
This horrible ass, fuck ass Laramie Pencil.
Worse than
You got to go. I don't care
Put a picture up.
how good you are on the offensive line. Every play that you're good, when you get them punk ass penalties, every game he has at least 4 penalties. He is leading the NFL in penalties. He has 10. No, he has like 12, maybe 13. It's cost him about 500 yards. Fuck him. Bench him. I'm sorry. And then this is the thing, because they had a beautiful, beautiful touchdown.
Yeah, that's that.
But because Pencil Neck went ahead and I don't even know what it was. It was something stupid like
Holding.
holding. No, it was like off sides, or your big toe was across the fucking line where the scrimmage, or whatever the fuck those retarded, horrible rules are. It was one of those stupid rules that caused them to and it was like a 60-yard touchdown. Yo,
Are you talking about the running play, the first running play, the
very first
game?
one?
Yeah,
it's because his ass messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He gotta go.
Yeah.
He gotta go. And maybe he's a great offensive tackle, but the mistakes he make is always during the most beautiful time. It could be like 3rd and 35, and they'll make it, but because Tunsil's punk ass did something, it comes back. Or they get a touchdown, or something very vital. He always has a penalty. He got to go. He got to go. Next time you get a penalty, bench him. Facts.
So big.
Other than that, though, the Cowboys are. I already said that they're out of here. What's their next game? Who are they playing next? They lost against. Was it the Eagles? I don't know. Whoever they playing next, they're gonna lose.
I don't know who they play next, but it doesn't really matter. They probably win 1 or 2 more games. The season's almost over. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
So
and then the other thing that was fucked up was why was fuck his nice name? Prescott. Why was he up there where the coaches sit? Get your broke ass down there on the line. He was up there where the coaches are. Now you're an offensive coordinator. Is that what the job you really want to hold? Is that the job you really want? To be an offensive coordinator? You can't even do shit. Why was you up there? Why aren't you not on the line? I don't give a fuck if you're injured or not. Every injured player stands on the line with their team, even if they're not even suited up. He was up
there on crutches.
Yeah. He was up there with the coaches and shit. The fuck you doing up there, bitch? You ain't calling no plays. And if you are, you fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you are nowhere near good enough to be sitting up there with them. You have not done well enough this season. Yeah, if you're gonna stay there and help, I saw that too.
Why you up there, bitch? Why you up there, bitch?
Yeah, it's weird. It was a weird thing. Big homie Wayne, what'd you think, man? What's going on? What'd you think about the Cowboys?
Shit, man, I don't have too much else to add, man. They I ain't got really too much else to add. I think my thing with the Cowboys though is Jerry Jones, man. First of all, I'm cowboyed out. I'm sick of hearing about the Cowboys every fucking 2 days. They're the most talked about team, and it's ridiculous, man. I'm getting so tired of it. Who is constantly putting a microphone in Jerry Jones's face? Because I swear every Monday I'm seeing this is what Jerry Jones has to say about this. This is what Jerry Jones has to say. Oh, we got some new news from Jerry Jones. Yo, who is constantly putting a microphone in this old ass man's face? He said something a couple days ago, and I'm still trying to decipher what he said. I don't understand it. I don't know what he was trying to get through. I just think he's getting old and senile. And I just think it comes a point in time when a person gets so old that you have to stop asking what it is that they think or what they think the issue is. Because Jerry Jones is kind of like a Trump, where he just regurgitates what everybody says to him. Only problem is Jerry Jones can't fully remember everything that everybody says to him. So anything he says just kind of comes out like a word vomit. You know what I mean? It's just like, well, this is what I think. And yesterday I went in the refrigerator, and now we got to figure out this game for next Tuesday. And you're like, God, what is this nigga talking about? But it's too much Jerry Jones, too much Cowboys. Excuse me. As far as the stadium goes, I said the same thing. I guess everybody else is saying it too. The stadium is kind of indicative of their the season, how the team is. The team is breaking down. A brand new damn stadium is breaking down as well. The stadium doesn't want the Cowboys to play in it. The stadium is losing too. The stadium is probably 2-11. Just like the 76ers is, and they just fucking tired of it. So really, my thing about the Cowboys isn't so much is the Cowboys or it's their playing. My thing is I'm just sick of hearing about them. Like, let's forget about them first. Ain't nobody talking about the Jaguars like that. You know what I mean? Jaguars, they suck. Pause. You know what I mean? But it's always about Jerry Jones and the Cowboys and Dakota. I'm tired of hearing about it, man. I'm done with them. The season's over. They're over. Dak shouldn't have been in the press box. He should be on the field if he cared about his team, but he cares about impressing them Trump supporters. Then he cares about winning for the team. So I'm kind of done with the whole squad, man. Just figure out what's gonna happen next year. Figure out what's gonna happen next season, and we see out in. If they just gave up for the rest of the season, it was like fuck it, like this. We'll just take a few months off. I'll be fine with that.
Yeah, I do feel like this is a team that's going to try to get. It's weird. They're in a terrible position. It's not like they can get Shador Sanders, and that's the only quarterback that's really worth a damn. Cam Ward is all right, but like that, we don't know what he's like in real life. He's smaller. You know what I'm saying? He's not that great. So I don't know what the fuck. I think Courtney laughing at your ass.
Oh, okay.
But what I will say is this: this team needs to take some big chances next year. Doing this shit, we gonna go all in and not even know what the fuck that word means is pathetic.
Do they have enough money to go all out next year?
I think they got enough money to do something. Not the fucking, they can restructure everybody's contract. You know how it is. The cap, that shit is fairy dust. It's not really real. You know what I'm saying? You could fucking be like, hey, we're going to do this, and this move, and boom, everything's copacetic. You're going to be able to get whoever you want. Look at the teams that's done that, right? You just look at multiple teams like the Ravens. The Ravens got a whole bunch of all-star players, and they was able to fit Derrick Henry's ass in. So you can make some shit shake. You can make it shake. But the Cowboys, they need a fundamental redo. And it starts off with getting a new fucking coach. I'm so surprised they didn't fire this dude during the season. It's fucking pathetic.
But it's coming because they're talking about it. So it's
he's on his this is his last year. He only got no more money left after this year.
Yeah.
So how the fuck, like, at least shake it up. But that's the thing. They don't want to win. They don't want to win. They don't want to win. And if they did want to win, they would have been got a new coach. They don't want to win, bro. It's over. Once that went down, the season's over. Jerry Jones, I don't know what the fuck he talking about. He rambling like you said. He done lost his fucking mind. He out of here. So it's just like this team is going to continue to underachieve unless they get somebody in there that can take control of this entire organization, reset it up, not just have it be some shit show circus, and really do some real football building in terms of building a culture. And the only person that right now, and I know this sounds fucking crazy, but there's two people that can do this. If you really
one person, I think I'm going to disagree with.
All right. If you really want a real organization, Jerry Jones will have to give up control and give it to Bill Belichick. He ain't fucking giving up that control. Because Bill, like, I'm the GM, I'm the coach, and I'm hiring all new staff. I'm hiring all new food. You ain't doing shit. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing. That's what he gonna do. He's doing the whole organization top to bottom. Everybody get fired because he gonna look at them and be like, they losers. So y'all losers anyway. So why the fuck I want you losers here? Right. And if it ain't Bill, then the way to actually still not win, but to make more people go to the football games, go ahead and get Deion, man. Fuck it.
I disagree with Deion. What the fuck can Deion do?
He can coach the team.
Nah. I mean, he's cool. Yeah.
I mean, he's the best college coach right now. Up and coming. Not the best, up and coming. Okay. College coach.
I think he need to stay there for a little bit. I don't know.
Why?
I don't think he'll do well in the NFL. I feel exactly. I feel like he
what makes you think he wouldn't do well in the NFL? What? Tell me that.
I think he does just fairly decent in Colorado. And like you said, it's Colorado. I don't think he can like flip a team like Alabama. I don't think he could flip a team like LSU.
Really?
Yeah, really.
So,
and you're talking because of course, what you just said when you brought his name up, you was like, as far as popularity and ticket sales and
people gonna watch it. But yeah,
right. But we need wins.
Yeah, it's different. This would be a different thing. He's not going to come there and make a winning team the first year. Maybe the second they will win. But look at what he did at Colorado. When he got there, they were a 1-win team. He pissed everybody off, told everybody that they can go to they can go ahead and transfer out. Last year they won like 4 or 5 games.
4.
I can't remember what it was. 4 games. This year they're in the playoff hunt. This year I think they're 8-2. They're going to a bowl game, the first one that Colorado has been to in like 5 or 6 years.
Wow.
They're one of the top. They're one of the best. They're going to have the Heisman Trophy winner, and they're one of the best teams in college football. Shador's leaving. Travis Hunter's leaving. A lot
Why
of their
Shador
wide receivers
leaving?
are hitting because he wants to go
He a
play in the
senior?
NFL. He's trying to go to the NFL.
Oh, he's gonna register for the draft.
Yeah, he's trying to get to the NFL. So yeah, he's trying to go to the draft. So basically, what I'm saying is that what's the point of staying in Colorado? You already did what you had to accomplish. They're gonna make it to the playoffs and they're gonna win a bowl game. They might fuck around. They might actually do something in the playoffs. That team went from 1 win to a playoff in 2 years. Bro, get the fuck out of Colorado because the Colorado don't have booster money. Right, Wayne? So and now in the NIL, you have to pay for these players to transfer out. They were able to do that, but eventually that shit gonna dry up because the big money is in Alabama. The big money is in LSU. The big money is in Florida State because they have alumni that are worth billions of dollars. So what that causes is like, oh, I could put some real money in this shit, get some real players, not my son and shit. You feel me?
Yes.
He needs to get the fuck up out of Colorado because in a couple years, that team ain't gonna be able to have all that talent. Now, supposedly,
Okay, so would he be able to do just as well without that talent, without his son, without Travis Hunter?
so
Like bringing some new people in, like
a actual recruit that was supposed to go to USC, who's a 4-star quarterback recruit. Supposedly he might transfer and go to Colorado. He said he ain't going there. He might decommit and go to Colorado. So my point is that if you can get players to come play for you, you can win anywhere. And I don't see what the difference is from doing that in college anymore and doing that in the NFL. Because if Sanders is the coach of that team is going to be lit. The city going to be on fire. So if I'm a free agent, I'm going the fuck to Dallas. But you can't get Jerry out the way. That's the fucking problem. Maybe Jerry would stand aside because he like, yo, that's like my son. And I love this guy. So I'm going to let him have a team for 3 years, let him build it his way. Because he's going to bring in Warren Sapp to be like the defensive tackle coach. They're going to bring in some crazy ass motherfuckers. He might bring in like, yo, bro, Wayne, he has the cachet to bring in like Bill Belichick to be like the defensive coordinator. That's how much niggas love Sanders. But people want him to win. So he'll have an amazing coaching staff. He can do it. And I think it'll be dope. I'm not saying he's going to win. But it'll be dope. It'll be dope. But other than that, the Cowboys
will be on the news.
Yeah. Talk about they're already national all the time talked about. We're talking about them now. We're talking about them almost every week.
Yeah.
They're gonna be on the news left and right.
They're gonna be on it. They're gonna be in the fucking stratosphere of popularity. And then eventually them boys win.
That's because it's a black man who's running a team that's losing. That's not doing as good as the past coach. I think that's what it's gonna be if he goes over there. And he doesn't improve that first year.
Oh, I think
that's
he'll do way. I think he'll do way better than what the fuck they got now. Mike McCarthy, that team might win 3 games. I don't think that is any way in God's green earth that Deion Sanders goes there with the healthy Dak Prescott and they win 3 games. They're going to make the playoffs if Dak can stay healthy. Dak, this shit fucked Dak up. I can't believe he got injured. All right, last topic to talk about today is the New York Giants. Talking about motherfuckers. Man, the New York Giants bench Daniel Jones. Wayne, I told you at the beginning of this year that motherfucker sucked. And you said give him a chance.
Yeah, yeah.
They gave him a chance.
Just because the same as the Jets QB from last season. Somebody give him a chance. Here's my question with that though.
Yeah.
Why did they not use Luck? Why is Luck
because Luck can play? They won't lose, bro. They're trying to get Shador.
Okay.
They got the number 1 pick. I'm not fucking that up for. So look, the coach is going to get fired.
Wait, they put in Tommy Catfish because they want to lose.
They put in Danny DeVito's cousin. Yes.
Yeah.
They're trying to lose. They say he's going to give a spark to the team. Bitch,
does he know?
Please.
Yeah. Does he know that? Because if I found that out,
he played decent when he did play, right? DeVito, he played decent when he did play, right? Decent.
He played okay. He ran around.
But hold on. You said that they have Luck on their squadron? Andrew Luck?
No, man. No.
I thought that nigga was on the Colts.
That nigga's retired. Been retired for like 5 years.
Really?
No, I said look. I meant look. That's my bad.
Lock.
It's Lock, but it is the same. Andrew Lock. Because the dude's name is Drew Lock. So it is kind of you can get confused. You can get confused.
No.
Thank you, Wayne.
No,
I need to make a sign that says read his fucked up stats. Hold on.
I'm about to put a tagline on for your ass.
Yes,
okay.
please.
Anyway, so to answer your question, Wayne, this is the point. The coach getting fired, right? The GM getting fired. Everybody getting fired. No matter what. Now or in a couple of weeks, right? When the season's over, everybody getting fired. So fuck that. Then this is the reason why they benched him now. If Daniel Jones gets injured, they owe him all the money in the world. So now if they cut him, it's only like $40 million. So they're doing the same thing they did with Russell Wilson. Let him not play. Let him not get injured. We're gonna cut his ass, and then we'll pay him his $40 million dead cap, and then fuck him. That's what they're gonna do. They cannot win. If they continue to win, then they're gonna get out of the only quarterback that's worth a damn, which is Shador. That's it. So this is gonna be a new coach. This is gonna be a new staff. It's gonna be a new everything, bro. I'm not blowing the bag. I'm not. We are losing. That's why they starting that boy. They starting the third string, and they moved Daniel Jones to third string. Wow. $99 million, and I'm a third string quarterback. So it's cold. It's a cold business, but I'm not gonna lie. People saying that he wasn't putting in the best position to win. Man, that boy does not know how to play football right now. His confidence is shot. I hope that he gets to go to another team, build his shit back up.
With Jets.
Just like Sam Darnold, just like Baker Mayfield. But the one thing I'll say is that all of those quarterbacks, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, I'm tripping. Baker Mayfield played winning football before. I've never seen Daniel Jones play winning football. He's always been 13 interceptions, 14 touchdowns. He's always been that dude. He ain't never been like 40 touchdowns. Baker Mayfield's rookie year, he scored like 40 touchdowns. I've never seen Daniel Jones do that. So he is Eli Manning's protege, and he was playing like Eli Manning at the end of Eli Manning's fucking career. Yeah, whole new world. Yeah. I don't even know if y'all got anything to share about this shit, but it's weird to see like all these New York teams trash. What you say, Big Homie Wayne?
I said no, I don't. I don't have nothing to share about it. The dude DeVito, what's his nickname that they gave him? Tommy Piranha or some shit?
Oh shit, for real?
No, they gave the nigga
Tommy Two Fingers.
No, that's
Tommy
not it.
2 times.
Gotta go get the papers. Get the papers.
Yeah. Is it Tommy 2 times? Oh my god!
Yeah, I just watched that shit. I just watched Goodfellas this morning or yesterday. I was like,
wow, that's your morning routine.
Yeah, right.
Goodfellas go to work, cuss motherfuckers out.
Come home, watch a little Scarface, watch some,
Yes. Oh my god, I'm about to watch Scarface tonight.
Please.
Overrated.
Yeah, Wayne likes The Godfather.
Yeah, man, I feel like Scarface is overrated.
You crazy?
Yeah, I know.
The soundtrack alone is like platinum.
Soundtrack is good. Push it to the limit. That shit is made for cocaine. I don't know what The Godfather's soundtrack is. I like The Godfather 1. I like The Godfather 2. Godfather 3 is crazy. Not bad.
It's very different.
It just took too long for the fuck shit. I don't know.
I think that's what happens when you have kids. When you have kids,
like when you had kids, yeah.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah, I like what he said. They keep.
I get it.
They keep bringing me back in. They keep bringing. That was the dope.
Yeah, every time I think about
the only line
back in.
Yes, I love that. That was the
only line.
Yeah. And then him dying at the end.
I didn't like his dad.
I thought it was. I'm glad that he didn't go to jail. It was kind of like actually like a Lucky Lefty and how he actually died. Like Luciano, he actually died in his bed, and he was like one of the worst, you know, killers of all
Yeah.
of them. He just ain't hit nobody.
Yeah, he
but was
survived them
killing.
all.
Yeah, he survived everybody. He survived the whole commission. He survived.
He
He was the only
survived
one that survived,
everybody.
didn't go to jail or get shot up. He was the only one that survived, and he was the smartest. So I like the way that he ended. Kind of ended like Lucky Lefty, which is how the Godfather kind of placed him to be. It's like Lucky Lefty.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, last thing we want to go ahead and talk about tonight is the fact that Gladiator 2, one of the weirdest movies that I didn't know was going to get a remake of, which actually supposedly is dope, comes out this Friday. And then Wicked comes out this Friday. And the reason why I'm mentioning the Gladiator 2 movie is because I watched Twisters on Monday.
How was it? How bad was it?
So did you like the original Twisters? Twister?
I did. I watch it every time. That's why they've been showing it on TV every day because I've been watching
Twisters
it.
2 is out. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I remember when this came out. I remember when Twister came out. Me and my dad went. He went to go see Twister, and I went to go see Mission Impossible, the very first Mission Impossible. And that was in like 95, 96 or something like that. So but either way, I have seen the original Twister movie many a time. Yes.
Yes. It's Twisters. I don't know how else to explain it. That's what the movie is. It was good. It was sad. I would say that movie, a lot of people died. I don't remember all these people dying in the first one. I remember cow stuff floating, but like people were gone. Like people died. Like they showed the real, like, you know, they showed people dying. They showed disaster. It was stupid in terms of like what they were trying to do with the Twisters, but it was a Twister movie. It was about Twisters. And as somebody that lives near Oklahoma,
yeah, bro, you right on the cusp.
Cool.
Did they have any of the original people on there?
No.
Like the Extreme and the other chick?
No, this is all new people, young people, younger people. It was cool. I liked it. It was all right. It was a good movie to watch real quick. You know, boom, boom, bow. I'm not gonna say it's like the best movie in the world or anything, but I see why it made like $500 million.
It made that much.
I couldn't believe it.
No, I ain't make that damn much, bro.
Check it out. I couldn't believe it. It's like one of the top movies this year. It blew my mind. I was like, Twisters? Yeah. That's Twisters?
Well, I hope so Gladiator comes out this Friday, right?
Yeah.
I hope they have an early showing because I'm gonna see it when baby girl's in daycare.
Yeah, go check it out. I think it's gonna.
I'm going.
People said it's a really good movie.
I've heard that too.
I think that it's so good that supposedly Denzel Washington now is going to be in Black Panther 3.
I heard that too.
But is he ain't going to be the Panther though?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like,
he should have been a Panther in the second one. Then maybe I would have spent some time and watched it.
The second one is so sad. I can't even. It's the second one. I can't even watch it again. I'm good.
Yeah, that's a one watch type of thing. But I did watch. I have watched like a lot of clips of it because I love Namor. I thought Namor was dope in the movie. I thought the actor was dope. He was a fantastic villain, and the end fight was fire. I'm glad. Spoiler alert.
Are you sure? Because no. Hold on with the spoiler alert. How was it compared to the first?
Come on, there's no comparison.
Sad. The entire movie.
I mean the last scene. You said the last fighting scene. The last fighting scene compared to the last fighting scene in the first movie.
I like the first one better.
I like the last fighting scene better. Yeah, I mean, because this is like on water and then it's like on some land and it's raw. It's very raw.
Yeah.
It's very raw. It's good. I don't know. I don't know.
It's good, but it's very. The whole entire movie is a hurt piece. I cried the whole fucking time. I might have not cried like 5 minutes.
Oh God. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't want to see it, man. I told you that's not why I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to see it because I thought the whole movie revolved around Chadwick Boseman dying. So I definitely didn't want to. I just felt like it would have been a waste of time for them. You know, it
started like that with his funeral, and it's Niagara Falls from there. Like, I can't watch it again. I can't.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and end for today, man. Thank y'all so much for watching YFM Sports. Hope y'all have a good week. Thank y'all for watching, and we will check y'all out next week. Peace out. Check out
Peace, y'all.
Gameworks.
Bye.
Peace, y'all.
Hey, bye-bye.